Joining us this morning on The Dish is celebrity chef Ed Brown. He runs Ed's Chowder House, one of New York's top seafood restaurants.
I'm a little alarmed because they filled my cocktail here right to the top of the brim, and I'm not sure what that suggests. But anyway, Ed's also author of a popular cookbook on seafood, and he joins us with his ultimate dish, and boy, does it look good. Wild salmon with roasted vegetable relish and herb salad. Good morning, Ed. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning. By the way, ours were also full. We've just started taking a head start.
So you're suggesting I'm way behind already?
We were prepping.
It's not unusual. So what have we got here?
So this is a pan-roasted salmon with a root vegetable relish, which has bacon in it. I think everything is better with bacon. Spaghetti, which is spaghetti with colorful vegetables that look like spaghetti. Great way to have non-vegetable lovers eat vegetables. And a baked stuff, cheddar baked stuff potato, which is just great eating. So this is sort of, I'm thinking it's fall. It was a good, good temperature today, so worked out just great. And of course, always served with my Ed's Manhattan. And a version of Ed's Manhattan or EB Manhattan is in all the places that I'm involved. So Ed's Chowder House here in New York, we make it with Woodford Reserve bourbon. And in Philadelphia, where we opened the Rittenhouse Tavern, we made it with Rittenhouse rye.
Right on Rittenhouse Square.
Right.
Yep.
So when you're cooking seafood, because you're known as the seafood man, what is the trick to, for example, something like salmon, keeping it at the right mix? I mean, keeping it in the right cooking.
So the most important thing is get the best, freshest fish that you can find. The second most important thing is don't screw it up when you cook it. Don't overcook it. It's
So
really
how do you
simple
not do that?
So in a medium hot pan, we're putting the fish in, getting nice color, flip it over, and here's the key, flip it over, turn the heat way down to almost off, and just let it sit there and cook slowly. So high heat at start to get color, flip it over, low heat to finish cooking it, and the gentler you cook the protein, the more succulent that it'll be.
Now, you actually started out in your uncle's catering business, and you were a short order cook, I think?
Short order cook, one of the most important experiences of my career.
Really? Why?
It taught me how to multitask. I worked in a little luncheonette where 5 waitresses would just be screaming in orders.
Right.
No tickets, no paper. You just have to remember it, cook it, and serve it by
You pretty
yourself.
much got to be able to do anything, right?
You got to organize it. And I tell you, it wasn't so much about the food that we were cooking because it was simple, but to be able to just hear all those orders coming in, make the food and serve it out, and serve 100 people by yourself in a very short period of time.
What's your favorite thing to cook in your home kitchen?
My favorite thing to cook actually at home, I love to cook pasta for my sons. They love pasta. We make pasta with different proteins and vegetables in it. Just great pasta.
Are you the one who designed the home kitchen, or does somebody else have a hand in that?
I had some hand in it, but for me at the home kitchen, the main thing is that I have the right pots and pans. I could cook in any kitchen. I just need great pans, a couple of tools, and a couple of great knives. That's really about it.
You also went to France to train to Paris, right?
I did. I graduated at the Culinary Institute of America. I worked around New York. I worked in New Orleans. And then I went to work and live in Paris in one of the most famous restaurants called Luca Carton. And it was a great experience. And everybody says, oh, you went there to learn how to cook. And I didn't learn how to cook in Paris. I learned how to, the discipline of working in a super high-level professional kitchen, which was just an amazing experience, soaked up the culture of France.
And how was it different?
The dedication and the commitment, the professionalism to the craft is amazing. We've come so far now. This was quite a while ago when I was 19 years old, but at that time, it was still new for us here in America.
If you could share this meal with anyone, who would it be?
Well, as one of the most important things in my life are my 2 sons, Alec and Harry. And I get to have meals with them often, and it's fantastic. So I would love to share this meal with my father, who's not with us for over 20 years already. So if I'd have the chance to have a one-on-one meal with him, would be the best thing.
That's a great thought.
We would love for you to sign our dish.
Oh, I'd love to.
Chef Ed, thank you.
I'm going to sign that in my typical fashion, which is best fishes.
That's a good one. I'm going to have to use that. Thank you, Chef Ed. And for more on The Dish and Chef Ed, go to cbsnews.com/CBS This Morning.